You. I thought with Johnson's quote, I hope the truth gets the same amount of attention as the hoax, end quote. Let's see if that's the case. If Smollett's going to mount a defense here, which all signs indicate he will, what would his defense be, sir?
Well, you're already seeing some signs of it, Bill, this morning. When defense attorneys don't have any facts, they go to process. And they're trying to throw enough smoke up there to establish reasonable doubt in the minds of the prospective jurors. That's what this is all about. But, you know, Ed described this very well yesterday. He called it a despicable crime. And when you hear his presentation and the presentation of the state's attorney, there's almost an embarrassment of evidence here against Smollett.
So maybe that changes in time. Here's the attorneys for Smollett. Part of their statement reads this way. It's strong. We witness an organized law enforcement spectacle that has no place in the American legal system. Mr. Smollett's a young man of impeccable character and integrity who fiercely and solemnly maintains his innocence, betrayed by a system that apparently wants to skip due process and proceed directly to sentencing. My sense here is the case, if it goes to trial, is decided by these two witnesses. They'll get on the stand and jurors would gauge their testimony and how credible they are. In addition, you've got a small amount of physical evidence. You've got the phone, a text message, you've got a check that was cashed, and you have a receipt from a hardware store. What am I missing?
Well, you've touched on most of the information, but when you have two young men who are giving you a statement, and you can go back and corroborate that statement with all that evidence you just mentioned. In addition to the documentary evidence and the electronic evidence, you've got video evidence. You can actually see them moving around, going to the places. That's very, very powerful to a jury. And so what you find is that when in this system, a defense attorney will attack the only people that they can attack, which is the accusers, the police, and that's playing itself out. But we're very used to that, and there's enough evidence here to move forward without a doubt.
Okay, last question here. The prosecutor yesterday from Chicago